Hi, and welcome to my first technically sit down video on my YouTube channel. So this video is going to be just like a quick get to know me video. Sorry, it's very unprofessional and I'm recording at such a weird angle and spot. If you don't know a single thing about me, this video is, I guess, for you, if you even care to know about me, because I'm not that interesting. I don't know exactly what kind of content I will be creating in the future. I have a couple ideas. They're kind of going to be everywhere, so I hope you're willing to join me on this journey. It's just going to be for fun. It's just a fun little hobby I've decided to do. Just to start off, my name is Allison Reyna. I'm sure you know that. Yeah, and I am currently transitioning. So I'm currently in the middle of basically a completely different chapter in my life. I'm both moving, I am both starting school, so YouTube will just be like a little hobby for me. So a few things to know about me. One, I am one of 5 kids. I am the second to last child, so I'm one of the babies. Between me and my older brother, there's a 15-year age gap. So yeah, and in fact, even though he's 15 years older than me, he's like one of my best friends. So are all my other siblings. So I am from Southern California, born and raised in Orange County, and I also lived the past 9 to 10 years in Ventura County. I lived in a small town called Ojai. It's right below Santa Barbara. I am a born-again Christian. Faith plays a big part in my life. My favorite TV show is The Office. I've seen every single episode a solid 7 to 8 times, except for season 8 and season 9. I've probably seen those like 3 to 4 times each, only because that's, spoiler alert, because that's when Michael leaves and I get really sad when he leaves, so I stop and then I start over again. My favorite movie is actually The Greatest Showman. It just came out the end of last year, and since it's been out in theaters, I saw it 9 times, but I've seen it on DVD 4 times now. So my parents like to say that Spanish was my first language. I don't know if I believe them or not, but we do have home videos where when they point the camera at me, I'm strictly speaking Spanish. So might be true, might not be true. I really don't know. I wouldn't say it's a fear, but I get weirded out around like taxidermy things, both taxidermied and like animatronics. So Disneyland Splash Mountain specifically, that ride gives me the creeps. So I also, on my Snapchat and Instagram, I asked a couple friends to send some questions in because I was blanking on facts about myself. Luckily, I have awesome friends that helped me out, and so I'm gonna read some of them and answer some of them. I just want to give a quick shout out to Allison Thang on Instagram. You are such a sweetheart. You have been such a supporter from the very beginning, before me even like doing anything. Like, you've been there for me from the very beginning, and you were a sweetheart, and I adore you, and you're great. So one of them was, what's the best advice someone gave you? A quote that comes to mind when I saw this question was, comparison is the thief of joy. Everyone has a story and everyone has a beginning, and so don't compare yourself to other people. It's pretty awesome knowing that like there's only one you. So it's like, do you want to make yourself be someone or just be like everyone else in the crowd? Another question was, who's your inspiration? So I mean, one, I would have to say my mother for sure. My mom is my best friend. She is the most amazing woman ever. So not to bring up like my faith into this. Actually, yeah, I'll bring my faith into it because that's just who I am. So basically, the best way to describe my mom, I always talk very highly about her just because she's an amazing, selfless, beautiful-hearted woman, and anyone who has ever met her would agree. I compare her to Proverbs 31. It talks about like the praise of a noble's wife or something along those lines. Highly recommend checking it out. If not, that's cool too. But honestly, she is probably the only human I've ever met that's like so close to that. What's your favorite food? If we're talking about like genre of food, I love Mexican food and anything. I'm not picky. I will eat whatever, but my favorite like food, like actual item, honestly, I love breakfast burritos. Ooh, with ranch. I love ranch so much. I just love food. Who do you watch on YouTube? So my favorite YouTubers are Shane Dawson, for sure. He's awesome. I love him so much. I love what he does, and his content is actually what inspires me to wanting to do this. So, and Emma Chamberlain. Emma Chamberlain, I kid you not, I started watching her 2-3 months ago, and in the course of those 2-3 months, she's big now. She's almost at 1 million subscribers, and I was following her when she was barely at like 100K, which is still a lot. But the fact that within those few months, like, wow, like, she's awesome though. She's funny, and she deserves all the credit she's getting. She deserves everything she's getting. So definitely love her. And Trisha Paytas, I adore. So someone else asked, what is your favorite type of music or concert, or most memorable experience in general? My favorite kind of music is house. Oh, my foot's asleep and that hurt. So my favorite kind of music is house. I'm not picky. I love all genres, but my favorite concert I've been to was definitely Flume. That was life-changing. I saw him back in 2014, and I saw him in 2016 in California, and they were both at small venues, and honestly, both times were life-changing. I love him so very much. I love going to music festivals. As much as I like going to concerts, I prefer to spend my money at music festivals, and that's usually what I do every year. Last year I went to 3 different ones. I always go to Hard Summer. I will be there this year too. I went to Life is Beautiful, and I went to Coachella, but only for 1 day. My favorite people I've ever seen at festivals, I always try to see Jai Wolf. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but honestly, he's probably my favorite DJ artist currently. Every time I see him, I literally am overwhelmed with emotions, and I'm just a happy person when he plays, and he doesn't let you down. He has an amazing light show when it's happening. It's literally life-changing. So it'd have to be between Jai Wolf and Marshmello. Marshmello puts great shows on. Someone asked me what's my nationality. So I'm mostly Native American, Spanish, and Mexican. Yeah, those are my 3 mixes. Pero sí, sí hablo español, para que saben. If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be? That's a good one. Sensitive, selfless, and spontaneous. What's 5 things on your bucket list? 5 things on my bucket list. I would love to take a long road trip around the US. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube. It sounds very unrealistic. I want to be in a magazine, and just be, even if it's just someone like brushing their teeth, or if it's like just some random like picture in a magazine where I could just say, oh, I was in a magazine once. That'd be pretty cool. I like that. I would like to sing again. I would love to lead worship again. Like, my dream career, my dream job is just like be like a worship leader, and just like travel and like sing and lead worship. And last, I want to go see, I think it's pronounced Cinque Terre or something like that. I'll put it somewhere in here. But I want to go there so bad. It's in Italy, and that's like my dream place to go to, especially also with a person I hopefully end up marrying. So that leads to the last question. I got asked, are you single? And I am not. And I'm very happy with this person. His name is Joshua, and I'm sure he's watching this, so hello. He's very special to me. So no, I'm not single. I will be uploading more often. I will be uploading different kind of videos. If you have any suggestions if you have any suggestions of videos you would like to see, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do my best in making them. Thank you for asking, everyone who did. You guys are awesome. If you hit the subscribe button, thank you so much. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.